Hey Power Team, this is going to be your ambassador training number 4. So if you're here with me, I'm super pumped because that means you've made it all the way here and you are wanting to do this thing. So yay, give yourself a little pat on the back. We're getting excited, we're getting started. Okay, so in the last training video, we talked about sharing and following up, and now you have people who want to sign up, who want to become customers and ambassadors. So what do? Well, first of all, you really need to walk people through the process. You really need to hold their hand as much as you can. Not just because people don't get it and they need hand holding, but to make sure they get signed up correctly, to make sure there are fewer bumps in the road, to make sure that they know you're there for them and that you're going to make it look easy and you're going to make them feel confident. You're going to instill that within them. So it's important for a lot of reasons. And Diamond Ambassador Kristen Abar says she goes beyond just like sending instructions to people on how to sign up. She likes to be on the phone with them as they're signing up, just to make sure, hey, yeah, you're gonna see this page now. This is what's next. Oh, don't worry about that. Just so she can be there and kind of give it a sense of ease, make it look simple, make it feel easy, and that she is there with them every step of the way, and that she can be excited with them as they're doing it. So really something to think about if you can be on the phone with somebody or in person with somebody. That is always a bonus if you can be in person with somebody as they're signing up. But if not, written instructions I have found are very, very helpful, especially y'all with all this new back office stuff we have going on. I mean, we don't even really know totally what's going on, but I am going to highly recommend that you go in there, go to your site and pretend you're a customer and go through the steps of what a customer would do and write those down. Take a look at them. What are they going to encounter? What are they seeing? What might look confusing to them? You know, think about it from a new person signing up, not knowing what they're looking at. And write those things down and make sure you can make notes of that to tell your customers. And also, I'm just getting a little ahead of myself here. As you're walking them through that, there is definitely something that your customers are going to want to know. I've had several people ask me in this new back office, or in the new sign up process, I should say, as they're signing up, you get this box that says like the monthly Evo plan, and it's checked. And it's free, and it's really just kind of the site and all the cool functions that it does, and it's just part of you signing up as a customer and ambassador. But I've had a lot of people question that. What is this? What is this thing? What am I signing up for? So just reassure them it's just part of the website. It's part of this new amazing website that Plexus is offering us, and it's going to help them out a lot. And it's just something to keep checked. It's nothing you have to worry about at all. So definitely that attitude that you are instilling to your people, make sure you are confident, make them feel at ease, make them, you know, just feel comfortable in what they're getting into, especially as frustrated as we have been a little bit in this first couple of weeks of this transition. Try not to let that show through. Just let them know the confident side of you, and if there's a kink in the way, just, you know, let them know you're going to help them. You can call customer service for them. You can try to be that intermediary. You know, just really hold their hand through it. There's so many good reasons to do that, to walk right through it with them. And so really the only difference between walking a customer and an ambassador through it are obviously the steps that you're going to do, because a preferred customer is just going to go right for their products, make their little account, and they're going to be done. But an ambassador, you know, they're signing up to pay for the website. They have to look at welcome packs. They need to look at backup orders. And some of this stuff has changed from the very first way it looked when they opened it right on the second, I guess it was, until just a few days ago, because I sent somebody instructions at the very beginning of the month that wanted to sign up, but she decided to wait to do it until this past week, and they had already changed what the site looked like. So, you know, if somebody encounters that, just put them at ease. Hey, we're just going through some transitions. They're making it easier for you, so let me walk back through it and make sure, you know, to get all your questions answered. So just be very mindful of that. If people come back with questions, don't get upset, because things are constantly changing in there right now. So just be very understanding, be there to serve them, be there to help them out the best that you can. And so presenting them also at the front, up front with welcome pack options, let them know. I think there's like 9 different options. If you're recommending triplex, which I think we do with most people, you know, let them know that's backup order option number 9. Oh, I was talking about welcome packs, wasn't I? Sorry, I'm getting a little excited, a little ahead of myself. Let them know what some of the different welcome pack options are. so that they can kind of know that going into it, what they want to do. And just remind them that this is the cheapest way to buy product when you're signing up. You will never get this. This is your one-time, opportunity to get this great product at an even cheaper discount than wholesale, which is absolutely awesome. So you don't want them to miss out on that. And also with their backup order, to let them know, reassure them that like you can do this 2 different ways. This can be your auto shipment. If you are just in it for the products, you don't want to deal with anything else, you don't really want to go into the website, you can set that up to be your monthly shipping option and you don't have to worry about it anymore. And if you don't worry about it. As long as you're buying your product, it's never going to kick in. You just hit conditional. It's just there just in case. And you can set it up with the exact products you're getting anyways. So it's a win-win. Even if it happens to ship out, you're just going to get the products you're taking anyway. So there shouldn't be an issue there. And you can always go back in and change it later or even turn it off if there's some issues that crop up in your family and you need to stop. There are those options. Just set them at ease that is something for them and something that's going to be a bonus if they happen to order something above and beyond that 100 PV, even if it's just their own products, they're going to start getting 15% commission back on that. So they definitely want that on, even if they just happen to order one thing, just a thing of vitamins or shakes or something, or their friend wants it, they will make some money back on that. And I have not met one person that doesn't want money back on something. So just explain those things to them as they're going through this so it's not a big surprise. I love to write that out as simple as I can in an email when I send them instructions on how to do it. Just why you're turning this on. It's not a big deal. We can change it later. If you have problems, just let me know. I'm here for you. So once you have these people, this customer who has ordered their product or an ambassador that signed up, you're going to need to send them some welcome emails. Now, for a new customer, you're going to send them a welcome email with those 4 documents that Amanda mentioned in one of the earlier training videos. It's the triplex instructions, detox symptoms, the weight and measurement chart, and why it's important to drink enough water. Those are just great things to put in there to just kind of help them get set up. But don't just give them an email with a bunch of stuff on it. Explain what's in there. Tell them, why am I sending you detox symptoms? Because it's very likely that in the first couple of weeks in your products, you might feel kind of crappy. You might not feel so great. And that's a good sign. That means your products are working. That means it's flushing the toxins out of your system. Just keep taking your products consistently. Keep drinking your water. This attachment tells you what those symptoms could be. So you need to be on the lookout for them. And also just a reminder of the drinking water and how to take their products. It's always great to know, but if they have questions about it, they can always come back and ask you even more details. But it's great for them to have that in an email so they can always go back and reference it, refer to it. And just another way for you to touch base with them and let them know that you're not going anywhere. You're going to be right here for them. You're not just going to let them order and disappear, because that freaks people out. You want them to know that you are always going to be there for them. So when you're adding a new ambassador, and also don't forget, when you have a new customer, we now have our new customer page powered by Plexus. You all should have been added to that. If not, let us know. We will add you to that right away. You want to add all your brand new customers to that, because it's just going to be a great place for them to connect, to get information, to see maybe new products that are out there that they didn't know of. We're not going to be bombarding that page with lots and lots of posts and information. We don't want to overwhelm them, but there will be several posts a week, and it just kind of keeps them in touch and keeps them in check, and hopefully keeps them excited about their awesome new products too. So when you get a new ambassador, you're going to send them a very similar email. You want to send them those same 4 documents, and also just tell them, welcome to the team. I'm so glad you're doing this. Whether it's just for the wholesale prices or you want to grow your business, I'm glad you're here to do this with me, because it is way more fun to do this stuff together. Just let them be excited right off the bat. And also, this is where you also kind of want to know, you want to feel out what their level of interest is in this. Are they wholesale customers? That's kind of an ambassador who really is just in it for the product, and they are likely never going to share the product with other people to make money on it. Or are they in it to cover the cost of their products? Or are they in it because they want to replace their income? You really need to know those things. And if you don't, just start asking them their why. What are your goals with this? Is it just health goals? Is it more than that? Will you share those with me so that I can help you meet those goals? Because I want you to reach your goals. I want you to be happy and healthy, and I want you to fulfill your goals. So if they are in it and they want to share, and I say even if they just want to share their products, like just enough to get their products covered, still share some of these documents with them. I would still share the Ambassador Challenge and why I share Plexus, because people who start out just to get their product prices covered sometimes end up doing a lot more with it because they see that it's really not that hard, that it is easy, and they could make something great out of it. But I would start off easy, just giving them maybe a few of those kind of getting started documents. But if you've got somebody who is gung-ho and wants to do this thing, we recommend, giving them the Why I Share Plexus, the Ambassador Challenge, the Step 1, which is the first 48 hours, and the Step 2, which is the first 2 weeks. And also the Plexus Gems Getting Started Manual. All these documents should be in the Plexus Power Team. They're also, I think, on Team Hofseth and Team Eichenhorst pages under Files. So you should be able to find these in lots of places if you don't already have them in your folders on your computer. And if they're planning on sharing, definitely add them to our Plexus Power Team page. This is a great resource for them. And any other upline pages that you think would be beneficial to them, whether it's Team Hofseth or Team Eichenhorst, or any of the in-betweens. There are so many. Sometimes adding somebody all at once is a little overwhelming, but definitely pick 1 or 2 to put them in so that they can search files and start getting connected with people and seeing other contests and things that come through. And a lot of times, kind of my rule of thumb, I may only add them to Team Hofseth or Team Eichenhorst, but if I see contests on other pages like Team McNeil or Team Plexus for Life that they could participate in, then I'll go ahead and add them and tag them into that contest, and that's how they'll kind of see that it's available and they can start being part of it. But I don't want to overwhelm them with 30 pages right off the bat. It can be a little too much. And also, don't forget that you can add those new ambassadors to the Plexus Journey pages as well, so they can get testimonials to start sharing as well, and let them know about these training videos that we have. Tell them about this, our YouTube channel as well, the powered by, oh my goodness, the Plexus Power Team. You guys, it's really late right now. Please forgive me for stumbling over myself. So after you have signed up your customers and ambassadors, they need to learn and you need to keep learning, but you can direct them to some great YouTube channels like this one, like Plexus Power Team, or also Melissa Eichenhorst has some great ones. Plexus Worldwide, Plexus U, which is run by Kristen Abart, a diamond. Ame Darling, she's a master nutritionist. She has some amazing information on the products. And I'm not sure what level, she's a jewel, I'm pretty sure. So she's got some great perspective from the business, but especially from the nutritional and the product standpoint. Tamara Holloway, one of Amanda's favorites, my favorites too. She is just awesome and motivating, and she just gets you excited. So you got to be excited when you listen to Tamara. And Lori Harrison is also another very good one to listen to. Lots of information on gut health with her that's really good. So you also, it's very helpful to friend and follow other successful Plexus ambassadors. So if you see diamonds or emeralds or sapphires on some of the other team pages, friend them or just follow them. Sometimes there's an option in there that you can just follow a person without even friending them. But that way you can get an idea of what kind of posts do they make? Why are they so successful? What are they putting out there to their friends on Facebook that is so catchy? And you may even notice that some of these people who are so high up still don't get very many likes and comments on some of their Plexus posts. I find that very interesting and kind of reassuring that, man, if I get any likes and comments on mine, that's a good sign, because even some of those top people don't get much, but people message them directly. That's where it is. You can't always look at how many likes and how many comments you're getting, because people are seeing it, they're reading it, and they will come to you when the time is right. You've got to trust that. So another reminder is just look for monthly opportunity events, whether they are calls or in-person things around your city. Look for those things and be a part of them. And not only just to be a part of them, like invite friends to them. And you have to invite several friends to even assure that one's going to come. It takes a lot of invites to get somebody to show up, even just online, you guys. So really try to encourage people. Don't just post about it, like reach out to people and really encourage them to come and be there with them. Be there like, this is so cool. I love this. I'd love for you to like learn more, and I'll be right there with you. It'd be great if we could do this thing together. Even even going to an event in person, like that's always fun because you could like go to dinner beforehand. You could make it a girls' night. You could do something special there, which would be really cool. Or a boys' night. Sorry, we have a few fellas on here now. Guys' night it is. Okay. So opportunity events are great because you can have a really high conversion rate when you bring somebody to an online or in-person meeting. It just really solidifies that belief and it gets them excited and they understand. They get all their questions answered and they understand it. And at that point, at the end, their only question is, why wouldn't I do this? So really encouraging when you can bring people to a meeting, and it also builds up your belief and it builds up your knowledge, and it just helps you learn new testimonies. It can do so much for you as an ambassador as well. It grows you and it shapes you, and you can see how other people run their meetings, and then you can take what you liked and change other things and run your own meetings, which is always good. And the new back office, y'all. You really need to get to know your new back office. Watch the training videos. I know they are changing things all the time, but it's time to start to get to know it. Don't be afraid of it. Go in there, start clicking on stuff, start looking at it, start figuring it out. Ask questions if you can't figure it out, and we'll figure it out together. This is going to be a great back office. It's already starting to shape up really nicely, and it's going to be awesome. So know that we are here for you. Amanda and I want to help you guys just blow this out of the park and make it everything that you want it to be. So reach out to us with questions. We want to help you make this everything that you want it to be. Start learning, keep sharing, share consistently. And let us know, or your ambassador that sponsored you, let them know what your goals are. Are you doing this casually? Do you want to go gangbusters and be diamond by next year? What are your goals? Let us know. We're going to help you get there. All right. Thanks, you guys. Go get them.